What's up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy, a WWE champion, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new video. I aim to make this short, sweet, and brief, so allow me to get right to the point. But first and foremost, I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you for your love and support of the channel, especially with my latest videos, my pool videos with my son and daughter. I am so grateful for the reception that they have gotten, and I am grateful for all of you, whether it's likes, dislikes, comments, or constructive criticism, especially when it pertains to my shorts that I've been doing as of late due to my busy lifestyle. I am grateful and thankful for everyone who's sticking it out with me or giving my channel a chance and an opportunity to be a part of their day and a part of their lives. It definitely lets me know that my passion overflows into these videos, these shorts, and in turn, y'all are receptive of that and accepting of that. So just thank you. I also have a huge life update. I literally went from working 2 jobs, which made things a little crazy. But, by the grace of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, I literally have been blessed with a huge opportunity now. I am now officially been promoted to a general manager of a store that I work at, and that this was huge for me because now I'm learning the reins, I'm learning the ropes, and that means that I don't have to work both jobs. I do not have to kill myself. Literally doing what I was doing, working 2 times over, it worked out in the sense of me being a supervisor and an assistant manager at one job and being an employee at another. But at the same time, you can make all the good, best money in the world. But the question is, are you happy? Is your family happy? Are you thriving in life? Finances are important. They are a tool in this fleeting life, but they are not everything. But through the grace of God, my hard work paid off, and I was given an opportunity which should have started in January. God said, no, we're going to move it up a notch, and we're going to get you started now. So I am officially done with my second job, but I'm truly grateful and thankful for the opportunity. And they said already with the little bit of time I was there, if things went south, and I'm praying that they don't, they were like, hey, look, if things happen, reach out to me personally. The manager that got me in there, he said, reach out to me personally, and I'll make sure that I get you in as soon as possible. So, that's just the thing where, you do right by people, respect and love thy fellow man. You work hard. You save the pleasure for later. Take care of priorities first, and God will continue to bless you. So now I'm down to 1 job again, and I am now going to be able to, in a unique twist of fate, I will now be in control of my own schedule. So I will be able to make it work out where I can get back to doing some long form content again. You know what I mean? So I am just grateful and thankful for that. And I just wanted to share that with all of you. So expect some gameplay videos back again. Expect some tour clears back again. We're going to be doing everything and anything once again. But this video is just a short one, just to get back on base, to let y'all know what's going on. We got Abby the Witch. Now, I've watched gameplay of Abby, Nikki Cross. I am actually really loving what they're doing here with all these characters, because obviously it's another variation of Nikki Cross. We have the superhero in training. We have, that's Rosie, but almost a superhero, Nikki Ash. Then, of course, we got unpredictable sanity, Nikki Cross, even though we didn't get sanity in the game. That's built crazy to me, especially with how many years they were there. That's wild. But we also now have Abby the Witch, Nikki Cross. Now, I want to get this out of the way because I've been watching gameplay from everybody, and this is my personal opinion about Abby. And I have to agree with my broski Merrick's, and I want to say from my standpoint, Merrick's my brother from another mother, baby. You are not wrong with what Abby Witch has going on. What's causing this madness? Woo! Let's be real. First and foremost, can I bleed him? Yeah, you can bleed him, yo. Hey, yo, look, what in the world is Scobie thinking about? $900, 90000, okay? There's a period in the middle of that. USD for a moment, bro? Are you serious? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Is she the best powerhouse waifu in the game? Yes. Would David Boy be proud of the tricolor builds? Yes, he would. Amen. Testify. But at the end of the day, I just can't rock with her. Now, I get what he said about the face, and allow me to explain the face. The face is a mask. Abby the Witch wears a mask, and then she takes it off, and then it's Nikki Cross's face. So I wanted to clarify that for Merrick's too. That's why in the animations, she looks different in the ring, and then outside of it, she's wearing a mask. So that's the reason why it's off-putting. It's literally, it's a mask of her. They didn't botch her face. She literally, all of them wear masks. So that's the only reason. Now, I am going to be intrigued to see how Uncle Howdy's mask comes out when it comes to next week, because let me keep on. Let me keep on. You got two new skill plates. The Huskus Pig Boy mask and the Ramblin' Rabbit mask. Now, I have spoken on this in previous videos. Go ahead and check out the back catalog about the Wyatt 6. There is so much that you can do with these characters that it's absolutely ridiculous. You literally could have skill plates of their masks like they're doing right now. I didn't expect that, but that's cool, okay? You can have a skill plate for Abby the Witch's mask. You can have a skill plate for Uncle Howdy's mask. You could have a skill plate for the puppets. You could have a skill plate for the Fiend's mask. Rest in peace, Wyndham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, my boy, hands down, forever one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, a wrestler that should have been used in so many different ways, but you know what? For what he was there for, he did. And to see what they're doing with the Wyatt 6 after his passing is amazing. But let me stay on track. She's the best powerhouse waifu in said game. Could you do a lot of things on a budget with her? Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially now with the upgrade rework that they did for modern era powerhouse bludgeon brother Eric Rowan. Yes, you can. We can do that. We can get some shenanigans going on, okay? We got Zunther. We got Zret. We got Zaylee. We got some things. We can do some things. If you got Sensational Sherry or Leonardo, Vinny Vici, okay? We can do some things. You got Memrock. You got anybody with +1 multiplied gem strength. You are good. All right, she's golden. The downside is that one part of the one thing is she like my boy Merrick did, and even one thing that takes me back way back in the day, my debate about the Dominic Mysterio. If you're not aware, let me catch you up. Dominic Mysterio, when he first came out, he was booty-o's, right? But they made it like a thing where I always said that I wanted this to happen, but it was the way that they went about it. Basically, I always said that every MLC, you should have a S-tier champion, your go-to, Dominic Mysterio, right? In this thing, or this situation, where you have somebody, but you need like you're forming Voltron. And I meant that like in a plethora of ways, in the sense like the theme of a MLC, a MLE, month-long contest, month-long event needs to make sense. It needs to be cohesive. You shouldn't have a guy that your chase champion be a modern era, and then everyone within it is from a different era. It needs to make sense. If you're bringing out the leader of a faction or a group, Uncle Howdy, then of course have your Ramblin' Rabbit, your Mercy the Buzzard, your Abby the Witch, okay? Your Huskus Pig Boy. So we got that. But then it gets to a point where the thing that gets me about certain things when it pertains to WWE champions is sometimes they drop the ball in a huge way. Abby's giving me remnants of Hall of Fame characters and Dominic Mysterio, because Dominic came out, he was very lackluster, but then it was like, wait, every week you're going to get a mega pull, and this new character, you need Tech Ronda to help him out, because then his heel gems are going to be hitting for this, and then you need the La Familia plate. You got to spend like $200 and pick that up in a strap for him, and then he'll be able to cycle better and everything like that. Abby the Witch is giving me the same type of vibe. Now, you have one moment that's already available for her for the Wyatt 6. And I'm actually really proud of myself. I finally reached 8 million, and I got 500 superstars on the dot. So I'm grateful for that. But we now got two moments for him, right? We got this moment right here. right here. This is the free one. This is the one where it seems most attainable. Once you get Mercy the Buzzard, if you're lucky, you're able to get this. You pick it up, and you're going to be getting some crazy things going on. You got a built-in Sensational Sherry right here, a built-in Showboat Matt Hardy, Leonardo, however you want to go about it. You got everything going on. The road breaks are doing 200%. Black gems doing 50%. You're receiving less damage, 50% less damage from all gems. You got some things cooking. But then we also got another one, if you're not aware of. This one is on the portal. You have to spend the $900, to get this. And this one is another one that's crazy. You, again, get both of these, you're receiving 100% less gem damage from all gems. Your gems are doing 50% more damage. Your multiply gems are doing 50% more damage. Your protect gems are doing 150% more damage. And your roadbreak gems will allow you to create 10 more. So you get both of these on Abby the Witch. She's monster. There's no debate. But again, she's clunky. And on the other thing, she needs a lot in order to do what she needs to do. But I mean, it depends on who you are. So, you know, if there's like, if you I believe Merrick said there's like 5 people right now who, or no, he either said you need 5 people to access it, or there's literally only 5 people in the game right now that have this moment, because you have to spend, basically, you might as well go for the full grand after that. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations where, to me, I get it. She's a monster. She's great, but there's a lot that's going into it. And I also want people to keep in mind, I love her animations. You also want to keep in mind the fact that Black Friday is next week. And it only makes sense that Uncle Howdy is pulling up for Black Friday. Now, I am praying that they don't do what I think they're going to do. I pray they don't do what I think they're going to do, but they just might do it. But just like Dominic Mysterio, so I can wrap this up and move on to the next subject. Basically, Abby the Witch, is she one of the greatest, or hands down the best powerhouse in the game, waifu-wise? Absolutely. But quite frankly, if you have a top-notch, fully built-up, free-to-play waifu in Chelsea Green, I would ride with till the wheels fall off with Chelsea over Abby. I look at it like that. If you don't get her, it is not the end of the world. That's where I'm basically at. If you don't get Abby, you got Chelsea Green. Work her up to 6-star gold, and you won't regret it whatsoever. She's a sub counter. She's a beast. She's a monster. She can run full color builds with her red and her purple. You can mix it up a little bit with some color shenanigans. She had a pretty decent accessible skill plate that came out with her. Chelsea is a good option. Even though, and I will say, I get it, not everyone likes Zombie Liv's playstyle, but she's also a good option. But if you do get her, then cool. But just remember this. Remember the simple fact that at the end of the day, this is a game. Not everyone's going to get Abby the Witch. It's not the end of the world. Is she the best? Yes, she is. For right now, for this meta, she is, right now, for this month, the best powerhouse waifu in the game. I don't think she's the be-all, end-all, most powerful waifu in the game, but she's one of the best. So, she's good, but she needs things that make her, like, Apex untouchable. But the fun part about this game is the opposite side of it, is that you may not have her, but that's more reason to figure out ways to dethrone her. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it too. Because guess what? One thing that I like, that I want people to think about Chelsea Green, is the fact she does have a submission, and that submission is cracked. But guess what? Guess who counters submissions? Chelsea Green, a free-to-play waifu you didn't have to spend no money on. So that's something to keep in mind here too. There are counters to the opposition, okay? There is a way to beat OTC Roman, okay? There's a way to beat The Story Continues Cody Rhodes. There is a way to beat Abby the Witch, and you don't got to throw some water on her. You know what I mean? If you know that reference, then you know, okay? Follow the yellow brick road, walk with me, talk with me, yeah. But aside from that, two moments, obviously, you got to pull her to recruit her first. They're giving you an initial early bird launch, so you can acquire her and get her, which is always cool. That's always fine and dandy. The banner is pretty rock solid. The banner is rock solid. And you know what? I couldn't knock you if you do decide to do polls on it. I'm not going to argue with you. But me personally, I look at it like this. Uncle Howdy's right around the corner. if things go right, and I pray they don't do nothing ridiculous here, because there's two ways this could go down. So look, we got Joe Gacy, I was about to call him Gacy, like I was just watching a video from Drewski. All right, we got Joe Gacy, Huskus the Pig Boy. We got Eric Rowan, Ramblin' Rabbit. We have Dexter Loomis, Mercy the Buzzard. We have Nikki Cross, Abby the Witch. There's only one person left. And they're either going to do it two ways. They're going to do it two ways with his name. Either they're going to finally officially launch and release the beast himself, Bo Dallas, from the B team. He graduated. Bo Dallas with the epithet Uncle Howdy. Or he's going to be coming out as Uncle Howdy with the epithet Wyatt 6. That is the only way that I can see this man coming out and debuting. However, we just saw his brother, right? So this is what I'm thinking that could happen. Black Friday's debut character, debut weekend character and everything, is going to be Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy. That is who I believe is going to be it. And I also believe this is the guy, similar to Dominic Mysterio. I believe that all the Wyatt 6 members are going to be able to be put together on him to make him an absolute god in the game. That is my opinion. That is what could possibly happen, because you got 4 of them. So you know what I mean? Like, okay, we got a trainer ability for her. Let's see, because I could be wrong too right out of the gate too. So let's talk about it. So she has a trainer ability. He has a trainer ability. Add that, not Eok, Eric. Ramblin' Rabbit. Watch where he goes. He has a coaching ability. Dexter Loomis has a coaching ability. So road breaks do 200% more damage. Now I'm rewinding it like a VHS tape that they use to send a cryptic message or a QR code. Okay. Red gems, 40% more damage. Road breaks generate 3 more. So keep an account for that. Then we have Abby the Witch. Here. We got yellow gems doing 50% more damage. Black moves start with 2 more MP. So, okay, that's a bilingual, going both ways on that. And then, of course, we got Joe Gacy. Road breaks do 150% more damage. Now, you include all of that going into with the two moments. That's a lot of big boy damage. That's going to be a lot of big boy damage. So Uncle Howdy could be leaning down that way. We could. Now, Uncle Howdy's also an unpredictable character. That's one thing that he's been built off of. So we need to keep that in mind and consideration. But, this is the thing that's also getting me and that has me scared. We see my boy Bray right here, right? Rest in peace. Rest in paradise. What if, and I pray they don't do this. I pray they don't, but I'm not surprised. We already knew that one way or the other, Uncle Howdy was going to show up. There's no way about that. Now, what if Uncle Howdy is the weekend release character and not the Black Friday character? But the Black Friday character ends up being a new Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt did wrestle with LA Knight. That was his last opponent. He did have that pitch black match against LA Knight, funded by and sponsored by Mountain Dew. Right? If you're doing the Wyatt 6, it wouldn't make sense to go out of the cohesiveness of the theme of November and Black Friday. It wouldn't make sense not to go off the script with it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me personally. Now, of course, we've had some weird ones. You know what I mean? I mean, we had the head shrinkers 1 minute. Then we had Godfather for Black Friday. Hands down to this day, the be-all, end-all greatest farmer of all time. Farming is still a thing. You need to do that in your downtime, right? We had Veteran Salute Cena. We had him pull up one time. I even believe, who was, I think it was it Hall of Fame Godfather? No, Papa Shango. Because that was a theme. It was like each year you had someone different. You had Papa Shango pull up, then you had Godfather pull up, you had Veteran Salute Cena, and then of course we had the head shrinkers pull up too. And so the opportunity is there, and no one's Scopely. It's like they look at it. Furpo said it many times in the past. It's a business. You know, like, okay, you know that Uncle Howdy's pulling up. You know that he's showing up. They even said week 5 on the blog for this, right? They're already letting you know, like, okay, we're fitting everybody in there. There's 5 members of the Wyatt 6. But originally, there's supposed to be 6 members because Bray would have been at the helm with it alongside Uncle Howdy. And Bray Wyatt, before he passed, he used to speak on how highly he felt that Bo Dallas, his younger brother, was more incredible. It was the best ring worker he ever seen. He had so much faith in Bo that he felt that he needed that rub. So it's like, just like anyone else, you can have a wrestler that you feel stiff, boring. Bray felt he was that compared to Bo. And this was going to be that opportunity, him that be in a faction with his brother, he was going to do that. They were going to be the Wyatt 6, and everyone else would have filled in, right? So now, with that being said, as much as people love Bray, who's to say that we don't get a final version of Bray when he comes back? He was already leading it in. Like, even before he passed, the buildup was for the Wyatt 6. So everyone else was going to show up. Like, this was all going to happen anyway, but Bray and Bo had been at the helm of it. Who was to say that the Fiend didn't return? You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it on a good day. Black Friday weekend, it's just going to be the debut of Uncle Howdy. Because Uncle Howdy, I remember back in the day when people were looking for the Fiend. The Fiend's the hottest thing right now. The Fiend's the hottest thing right now. When is he coming out? When are we going to let him in? Now it's the Wyatt 6 right now. You know? So I think on a good day, they do right by us. We have, of course, our Black Friday deals and offers and our loot. I believe that maybe they start the weekend contest early for Black Friday, and we get just Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy. On the other side, we either get another character that has nothing to do with the Wyatt 6, or if they did, I would prefer it to be, that's just me, Bray Wyatt, a tribute version of Bray Wyatt that everyone gets a chance at, an S+ tier Bray Wyatt, rightfully deserved, gone too soon, but his legacy will be felt forever. And Uncle Howdy for the weekend. But y'all let me know your thoughts. This is supposed to be short, sweet, and brief, but the breakdown is what it is. You know, the breakdown is what it is. This is what I do. I'm a rambling rabbit at sometimes. But like I said, 900 of Abby the Witch. Let's do some bullet points right here. Abby the Witch, to me, in my opinion, best waifu powerhouse in the game. Needs a lot of things. $900 for a moment, insane in the membrane. But if you got the disposable income, you took care of all your bills and priorities, you filed your taxes early, then go ahead, have at it. I'm happy for those that got that extra moment. Skill plates, the mask of Huskus Pig Boy and Ramblin' Rabbit, that's a thing. But could we see a mask for Abby the Witch? But could we see a skill plate for Abby the Witch? Could we see a skill plate for Uncle Howdy? It's a possibility. They can fit in a lot. They fit in extra superstars in a month. It wouldn't be surprising if they fit in some Black Friday skill plates, okay? So let's keep that in mind too. I mean, we had, like, this has been an action-packed month when you think about it. From Rocky to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to the Wyatt 6. And it makes sense because it's the Black Friday month. So they're squeezing everything out of us right now. They're like, you know what I mean? They're getting everything out of us. And Black Friday has yet to hit. So be on the lookout for those token offers, those TP offers, maybe even some skill plate offers. Check out the web coin shop daily. Check out everything that's going to be going on. There is a lot ahead of us for Black Friday. They're going to go out with a bang, and we now know for sure 2 S plus tiers. Uncle Howdy is going to be an S plus tier, but I wouldn't be surprised once again if Bray pulls up too. And out of memoriam for him, he too shows up with the Wyatt 6 tag link. That would make sense. I've wanted another Bray in here since his return. They did the offer where everyone could pick up the Fiend and his gear and everything. So that was like that, like the respect that they have and regard they have for Bray and Wyndham Rotunda. That means a lot. It means a lot. But I would love to see one more Bray. Bray is a guy that I strongly feel deserves a S plus tier version of him just because of his creativity alone. And again, like, think about it. There's always been a Bray for every single meta. 3-star gold, you had the Eater World Striker before he got turned into New Day Xavier. I still don't know why they did that, but it's understandable. He was gone from the company for a bit. Even the trickster version of him, he had his place. If he wasn't one of the best characters in the game, he was a guy that implemented the trap gems so you can understand how trap gems work. So he played a role there. Then when the Fiend pulled up with that bleed submission combo that we didn't really see much of, he played a role in that. And even showing the importance of having real good gear. I would love to see Bray get his flowers and get an S plus tier for Black Friday if he is the Black Friday character. Because it could be somebody else. It could very well be somebody else. Because yes, Tech Brock Lesnar was also another one. He was another one. Tech Brock pulled up as a Black Friday character too. And he was amazing. So I honestly don't remember all of them. I know Godfather was one. I know that Papa Shango was one. I think Papa Shango was the very first Black Friday character. Then you had Godfather. We had Veteran Salute Cena. We had Tech Brock Lesnar. We had one of, if not both of the head shrinkers. They pulled up. I'm missing one. One of the other, but I'm confident there was another Black Friday character that's not coming to my mind. I'm aloof right now because honestly, I don't think we've ever had a waifu for Black Friday yet. I don't think we've gotten a waifu yet, but things are always subject to change. But definitely, if we're going to do things right with 7 years of WWE champions, why not bring out Bray? That would be dope. But nonetheless, this video is going on longer than it needed. So much for being short, sweet, and brief. I know. But, I love doing these videos with y'all just where we can talk. Just chop it up and talking about the game and the culture of the game. Again, Abby, hands down the best powerhouse waifu in the game. But seems like she needs a lot. Similar to a Hall of Fame character. So, just like Merrick said, like, I see why she's the best, but doesn't mean that I rock with her. Doesn't mean I'm going after her. So, I mean, kudos to anyone who picks her up and recruits her, but there's also options outside of her. You know, Zombie Liv is still good. Chelsea Green Zombie is still good. You know what I mean? Raquel Rodriguez is good. There are other waifus that you can use to fill in that blank, but if you have Abby, even from wherever you stand, she just seems like a clunk. I personally, just like Merrick said, I look at it and I'm like, I don't think I would enjoy her gameplay. So, you know, if she's hitting requirements, that's one thing. But would I go and use her for everything? Probably not. Probably not. And so that's how I look at it with that. Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy is coming next week for Black Friday. It kind of lines up. It makes sense. But don't be surprised if he's released for the weekend and we get another release for Black Friday itself. So that's the thing to look out. spend wisely this weekend because Black Friday offers are usually the best offers in the game. Literally certain games it's different. Like Marvel Contest of Champions, when it comes to their 4th of July sales, that's where they hit and that go like boom, like they go all in for that. And they have Black Friday offers. For Champions, it can range. It literally ranges. Obviously, when you have the collab events, you want to go in, you want to catch these characters, like, because then you have characters and licensing issues like the Ghostbusters. We're never going to see those plates again. We're never going to see those superstars again. So then you end up having an inactive moment that's never going to be active again, right? Unless they get the licensing back. So you have those things. Then you have your players' choices that pull up. You got your spring outbreaks that pull up. You have your anniversaries when those happen. Black Friday is definitely one of the best times. If you save where you don't really spend, that is the best time to get your bang for your buck. Whether it's a player's choice with updated characters that have been released and you get a hit, maybe you get a solid fuse that saves you tokens. Maybe you pull a bunch of shards of somebody so you can take them all the way up to where they need to be to prepare for the 7-star meta. Maybe you end up picking up a bunch of good deals and milestone achievements. I definitely want to see, with the portal now active, I want to see what the contest is going to be like in the milestone rewards for Black Friday sales. I want to see that. That might be something where you might really get your bang for your buck. So you might want to just get everything off the portal for sure. But nonetheless, that's the video, y'all. I'm really grateful for this. Like, we are finally at a spot where we literally got we got a waifu and a husbando of every color now. Got Bailey, got Charlotte, we got Heavy Metal Rhea, we got both Livs on here. We got Maxine as well as Showboat Charlotte. Then we got the OTC. We got Jacob Fatu. We got The Rock. I love my Samoan wrestling family, right? You're noticing that. We got my boy Vader here. We got my man Ali. We got Julius Creed. We got Gunther finally moved up. We got Zombie Ray. Man, the roster has come together, y'all. The roster's come together. We're making moves. We're building these new situations with getting these free characters and getting them up. That's another way for free-to-plays. That's why I'm thinking 7 stars are still going to come out at the same time, but they're giving free-to-play players an opportunity to pick up some 6-star golds without wasting their resources like that, and that's a blessing. So, Champions is coming up. Champions is on a rise, and I'm grateful to be along this journey with you. But nonetheless, y'all let me know your thoughts down below. Who do you think the Black Friday character is going to be? Do you think Champions and Scobly are going to give everyone a break and just be like, hey, Uncle Howdy's going to do enough legwork for us that we don't need to drop a second character? Or do you think there's going to be a second character? And if there is, who do you think it's going to be? Like I said, I have no problem with Uncle Howdy showing up, so the Wyatt 6 is complete, but I would also love to see a tribute to Bray. I would love to see a S+ tier Bray pull up. So that's where I'm at with it. We've already had other characters return. You mean we had Shredder, Roman Reigns, we got Casey Jones, Cody. The meta's always moving. A tier list is fleeting. In 1 minute it's be relevant, then the following day it's irrelevant the next. But nonetheless, y'all, let's just see what happens. Let's see what goes down. Let's see what's happening. I am literally waiting. There's an offer. Each day they have offered with this web contest, the webcoin contest, they have offered a situation for 130% gem damage strap for a class. I'm waiting till Sunday so I can get this strap and put it on my OTC. I definitely would love to get one for him. I sadly don't have enough right now. It's more reason and incentive to spend to get an Acrobat one for Jacob Fatu as well. That would be a dope vibe, but it is what it is. If he decides to show up, he's shrouded in darkness right now because the game wants to be there. He is. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But again, If you are a fan of the Wyatt Six, I don't knock you for going after Abby the Witch. Just understand what you're getting into. Watch gameplay. Just don't pull just to pull. If you're going to get offers, get them off the portal so you get bang for your buck and you get a good return. Outside of that, though, I mean, Black Friday's literally right around the corner. You don't know what offers they're going to be having at $20, $50, $100. There could be a super crazy, insane in the membrane flagship offer for $200 on the portal. You don't know what's pulling up. Obviously, take care of your priorities first. Take care of your family. Take care of Christmas. Take care of everything first with your initial Black Friday shopping. But everything other than that, though, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? I wish you nothing but the best of luck. But definitely be on the lookout. You don't know what they could be doing. They could have skill plate deals up. They could have a lot of things up for grabs. So just tread lightly, spend responsibly, and don't worry about the fear of missing out. Just know that whatever move you make, commit to it and have no regrets. So with that being said, y'all, hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, my beloved champions fam. If you haven't done so already, do yourselves a favor. You like listening to your boy. You love the content. You love the shorts. You love the short-term, long-term video formats. And you really rock with me and you love champions and you want to stay up to date. Do yourselves a favor. Make sure, if you haven't already, be sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. I'm praying for you all tenfold. Let the good times roll. Again, $900 for a moment is insane. Abby the Witch is an incredible waifu, but at the end of the day, there's also other great options if you don't go after her or pursue her. And at the end of the day, Uncle Howdy is showing up. If he shows up by himself or his brother comes in tow, that's another thing. But Black Friday, there's usually another surprise character that's pulling up. And with the structure that we have and them being so open to bringing in other characters, Lord only knows what they're going to do for Black Friday. We had the Rocky event return for one last time. We had the TMNT pull up with the moment and the reveal of Casey Jones, Cody Rhodes, and Shredder Roman Reigns. Then we got all those crazy skill plates that came with them. Now we have the skill plates for the Wyatt Six. Everyone's pulling up for November. November is stuffed. So if they do this, if this is going to be a thing, I would strongly advise putting a lot to the side and saving up a lot of disposable income. Get your credit card on standby and ready for when November shows up, because you never know what they're going to drop. And that's just me with how much they've packed and stuffed. Get it? Thanksgiving around the corner, turkey stuffing. You got to be ready if you're a spender or you like to invest. I get it. So nonetheless, y'all have a blessed night. Good Flash feuding this weekend. Have an amazing, incredible weekend. Stay safe, stay blessed up, and stay tuned. Again, grateful for this new job opportunity as a general manager. Going to have a little more control on my schedule, so I'll have the freedom to do long format as well as short format videos moving forward. And I just can't wait to build even further with y'all and being a part of your day. And thank you for the opportunity that you give to me every time that you view one of my videos. So until next time, y'all, bring things up in the videos. Let's talk about it. Your thoughts on everything from Rocky to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to the Wyatt Six to Black Friday upcoming. What do you think's around the corner for December too? Because they hit us back to back. It's literally back to back when you think about it, because you go from Black Friday, then you go to Christmas, then you go to the anniversary. So let's see what happens, y'all. There's a lot going on in Champions, but I am excited. Shout out to Furpo. Shout out to all the original content creators, the official content creators, and mad love to everybody, man. Check them out. Support them. DJN on ZT, Benny Smaja, Champions Chat. Mad love. Support the girl Goldie. Praying for her tenfold. Can't wait for her to come back with a vengeance. Shout out to everyone out there. My boy Festa Bomb, and shout out to my broski Merricks. Shout out to everyone. Rusty and Lee, I love y'all videos, man. So just support everyone, man. Two Bob's back. Everybody, just show everyone love who does Champions. Just go over to the channel, subscribe to them, leave them a like, share their videos, spread it, because this is the best WWE mobile game, and you can't teach that. Peace.